Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Peachy and this is Plant and Style. For today's video, I'm very excited because I have not done this for a while. We're doing Hoya favorites for the month of March. Oh my goodness. Let's just kick it off with the first plant that is in our thumbnail, my Hoya AH027, also known as Hoya CV elephant. I know I have been showing this plant constantly in the past few videos, and that is for good reasons, guys, because this plant is amazing. This is like one of my best plants in my collection, in my opinion, because look at that. There's nothing else like this plant. Can you believe that? It is huge, it's plump, and it's red. I cannot believe that it is sun-stressed beautifully for me. Oh my goodness. And like I have said before in my past videos, that I did not even know that this plant is capable of doing this. This only happened when I moved it in here in the greenhouse. So this did not happen while it was under a grow light inside my IKEA greenhouse cabinet. So all that time that I've had this, I really didn't think about it being able to sun stress at all. But my Lord, it is the best thing that's ever happened on this plant, because look at how, whoa, it's so voluptuous, right? I think, oh my goodness. And it's also budding up. I got this as a cutting, this as a mother leaf right here, rooted it straight up in fluval stratum but with a wick rope, and making sure that there's always water in its reservoir, because fluval stratum is very it dries up very fast, and if you're not careful, that will cause like immediate dry rot if you forget to water your fluval stratum. So we passed that, and now we are in pond. So I moved it very recently in pond because it was dormant the entire winter. It did not move at all. It even browned the tip, so I had to chop it off. But since moving it, repotting it, it has shot out a new tendril, and it's already long enough that I have already looked it around. So the next thing that's gonna happen, my prediction, is that it's going to grow new leaves now that it feels stable. That was the only time that I actually got my first leaf out of this cutting, is when I made the plant feel secure and stable by giving it a trellis. So I grew all of these 4 other bigger leaves. So naturally, it's gonna require an even more stable trellis. So what I did is I combined 4 U trellis, because that's what I have, with, I just cable tied it on every corner, top and bottom, just to fully secure it. And my plan is to just add more as it grows taller. I think I can do that, but we'll see. I think this is really stable now. And look, it's hard to see, but we already have some new roots forming. Just trust me on this, okay? It's hard to show right now, but there's already new roots forming, liking this new substrate. So yeah, I'm very excited. This new tendril is a good sign that it's pretty happy with its current state. And like I said, it's budding, it's getting ready to bloom also. Oh my God. I am very excited, and I definitely recommend this if you're a Hoya lover and you don't have Hoya elephant yet. You're missing out. Trust me, because this is so satisfying to watch it grow. Once again, Hoya CV elephant, #1 favorite of the month. Okay, let's move on. The next one, let's go from big leaves to small leaf. This one right here is my Hoya chinghungensis large form. That's right, this is, as a matter of fact, a large form. And I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna grab my small form. This one is my small form right here, chinghungensis. And you can see there's really not much difference. Very, very little difference. But as you can see, this one right here is a little more rounded and plump and dark. And dark because this is growing in the bedroom under a grow light. And this one is growing in here in this greenhouse. And that's why it is a little more bleached, a little more dry looking. But oh my God, its cousin right here, or brother, whatever, is looking gorgeous in my opinion. Oh my Lord, look at that. It looks so elegant, so dainty, isn't it? Look at that. How plump they are. It's like succulent as well. That's, I think, what I love about Hoyas. This one is very, very easy so far. It's in pond. Like every single one in my collection, because that's my preferred medium. If you're new here and you don't know that, if you do, I'm sorry if I keep repeating myself because I keep getting asked these questions usually. So yeah, number 2, Hoya chinghungensis, easy grower, definitely cute and dainty, and yeah, very whimsical right there. I know I rarely show this plant, and that's because it lives in the bedroom and I always forget. It's gonna go back in the bedroom because I like how it's doing. I have already propagated this one and potted it to itself. So this just came from a one strand cutting, and it branched out as soon as I propagated it. Propagated it in water, rooted it in water, very easily adapted into pond. Yeah, I highly recommend. I don't know what else to say, but yeah, get yourself one because definitely is way easier than most trailing Hoyas. I think this is definitely easier than serpents, easier than lacunosas. I swear to God, I struggle so much with lacunosas, and this one does the trick for me. Very easy grower. Hoya chinghungensis large form. Super duper cute. Next one is, let's go with silver. I know I've shown you this one also in my previous video, but oh my goodness, another one that I have finally repotted. So I gave it a bigger pot of pond with wick, and this is just a giant reservoir right here, and very heavy. This is made of cement that I got from Facebook Marketplace for $5 actually, and I love it. It's perfect for plants like this that require very, very stable pot. And this one, I did not really move the trellis when I repotted it because I did not want to bother it at all, because it's got like a lot of new growth and a budding flower as well. So I have bloomed this before I chopped it into pieces. So I nearly lost this a long time ago, but when I discovered that it was rotting, I chopped it into literally single node cuttings and potted it to itself, and that's why it looks very, very bushy. This was living in the greenhouse cabinet as well for the longest time until this greenhouse was built. And since moving it in here, As you can see, the silvers have turned purple. I'm not sure if it's picking up in the camera, but oh my goodness. What a beautiful, beautiful color. Oh my god. It's like blush purple. Not entirely purple, dark purple yet, but it is so gorgeous, guys. Let's wait for the plane to pass. Anyway, this is my Hoya Wilbur grapes China. Definitely very easy silver Hoya. Most silver Hoyas are harder to grow for me. Anyways, I struggle with them, but this one eats the cake. It's incredibly easy and it's very forgiving as well. I highly recommend it. This one and its buddies are doing great. I have the silver. I'm gonna show you. This is the Wilbur grapes China, regular China, and you saw how silvery it is. This one is the silver version of it. As you can see, it's grown so well as well. I got this in September with just one leaf cutting. And look at that. It's not as pretty yet, but it's definitely full silver. Like, it's not splashy like this one. This one has some full silvers in there as well, but this one is definitely, that's why it's called silver, perhaps, probably. But that's them side by side. Both beautiful in my opinion, but definitely this is a lot better. Just because I think it's a lot more full. I feel like if this one is able to reach this amount of fullness, it's gonna look even better as well. So yeah, Wilbur grapes, they're very cheap now. It's still in my favorites, one of my top Hoya favorites, guys, because it's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. All right, next one. Okay, we're moving on along. Next one, let's do variegated one. This one is very easy to find. The last time I checked, I went Wednesday. I went to Home Depot Wednesday, and this plant is now, you can get this plant for $4.99, $4.99. I cannot believe I almost got more because it is gorgeous. This is no other than Hoya burtoniae AFF variegata. So the variegated burtoniae, very common Hoya nowadays because you can find it in big box store. Very cheap, but definitely is very beautiful indeed, and such very easy, another easy one to have in your collection. Very, very forgiving. I have one growing indoor and thriving, and this one, because I wanted to achieve the color, so I brought it in here hoping to get some beautiful colors, and I have succeeded with flying colors. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. It's similar to Hoya, but I find this even easier in my opinion. And the texture also has some fuzz in it, very pubescent, and it has dark margin as well. It's got some pink new growth. Oh my god, it's like a rainbow. It's a pot of rainbow of colors. It is gorgeous. I am so in love with this plant. I don't care if it's common now. It is gorgeous, and it's common for a reason. It just means it's very easy to care for. Anyone can handle this, in my opinion. very fast growing as well. So yeah, I don't know where we at, but Hoya burtoniae AFF, 100%. I highly recommend. Next one is another variegated plant. Not as impressive, nope. But, oh my goodness, it is so cute. This is Hoya yingjiangensis. I'm gonna put the name on the on the screen for you guys. So this one started as a 2-leaf cutting as well. I got this from Cactus and Exotics back in September 28, 2024, last year, September. So 6 months later. This is 6 months of growth. Oh my god, that's pretty good. That's pretty darn good. This actually is still in a acrylic bin, basically. And that's because, I don't know, I wasn't sure how this is going to react in this environment. So I was just being careful. But I feel like it's ready to be out of that bin. But my plan for this plant is to propagate it because it's still in soil in its original substrate that it came with. Let's wait for that plane once again. Seems like there's a lot of plane. Actually, while we're waiting, I'm gonna go get myself some more coconut water. Hi guys, we are back. Okay, I don't know what was I talking about, but let's move on to the next one. The next one is another variegated one. This is my Hoya pubicalyx Royal Hawaiian Purple Albo. Oh my goodness, look at that new leaf. It's got right there is a half moon. Girl, my lord. So pretty. This plant's new leaves come out as purple, hence the Royal Hawaiian Purple name. And then it has some splashes as well, and the variegation, the outer variegation. And the stem is also purple on this one. Oh my goodness, this one acclimated so well in this greenhouse and in its new substrate, which is my DIY pond. I got this one from UPT, Unsolicited Plant Talks, and it did not skip a beat. This one just kept growing, no acclimation stress, and yeah, I mean, I wasn't doubting it whatsoever at all, because its regular version that I have is beautiful. It is growing so well for me. I got this one for a whopping $5 as a teeny tiny baby, and it has just grown so well for me. This one has been growing in the dark and the brightness. It's just doesn't care where it is. It's just gonna keep on growing. Oh my god. Like sometimes it also throws highly splashy. Where is it? I have this favorite leaf right here that is super splashy right there, and like the albo, it's also purple when they come out. But yeah, I know it looks very common and it looks like a bay leaf probably for most of you non-Hoya people, but it is gorgeous. One thing that this plant has not done for me though is bloom. But I have a feeling that it's going to happen for me this year now that it lives in here in this greenhouse. So I'm very excited because pubicalyx blooms are gorgeous, especially there are different kinds of blooms from pubicalyx, and I have seen some real good dark purple ones, and I'm not sure what color this is, because I got this actually as a no ID and it was sold as snow caps, but obviously it's not it. It's not snow caps. So yeah, Hoya pubicalyx, very easy to find. One of the first common Hoyas that we've known. And they don't disappoint, honestly. They can even live outdoor here in this area, in my area, which is Berkeley Bay Area, North California. I highly recommend. I cannot wait for this one. This one is a little more special because it's variegated, and that's just how it goes, right? So yeah, and I love that new leaf that it's given me. What a pleasant surprise. But yeah, Hoya pubicalyx Royal Hawaiian Purple, variegated, elbow variegated. Next one is this Hoya Lori Lyn. Lori Lyn is a wayetii with the outer variegation. Look at the gorgeous colors though. Whoa, I love the contrast of that pink, cream, and green. Oh my god, that bubblegum pink. It is so gorgeous. It's so beautiful, and it has grown so well for me. I got this from UPT again. Thank you so much, April. It is beautiful and it is getting bushy. I think there are 3 cuttings in here. Yeah, and it's still in, I think this is bark, cocoa chips, something like that. Substrate, I have not had the courage to move it just yet because I really want to make sure that this one is going to acclimate well in this greenhouse first before I do something crazy like that. I was actually thinking of propagating it in water rather than moving the entire thing into pond, but I think it's gonna be fine because it's buddies, which I'm going to grab so you can have the idea. Its buddies are doing so well over here and they are in pond. They, I mean, because there are 2 different varieties in here. The green version, although it does not look like a green version anymore because of the sun stressing, the margins are a little darker than normal, which I'm very fond of actually. And then the inner variegated does not disappoint either. It looks gorgeous as well. It's comparable to the Lori Lyn, but yeah, you can just tell how vibrant the Lori Lyn is. But like I said, it's comparable and I love them all. And I thought of moving them all in one pot, but I don't know. I'm not sure about it just yet because I really am scared about this one because this is a little more expensive than these, and this is not that available just yet. So yeah, I'm just being extra careful because I love it so much. Look at that. Oh my goodness, I highly recommend. They are gorgeous, don't you think? They are so beautiful, right? If you're into colorful bush, this is what you should have because it's gorgeous. Once again, Hoya Wayetii Lori Lyn, or just Wayetii, all the Wayetis, I highly recommend. Very beautiful. Mwah! So nice. So the next one is a silver Hoya, another silver Hoya, another one that you have seen recently actually. And I also have recently repotted it into pond, and it's no other than this gorgeous thing. This is Hoya Shangdao silver. Oh my goodness. I got this one with 4 leaves down at the bottom. And this one was actually damaged from the shipping. But it's okay. And then its first leaves under my care is a little bit weird. I don't know what's going on with the texture. It has the same texture as orange, you know, it's like dimpled for some reason. I don't know why that is, but this was grown in the cabinet, in the greenhouse cabinet, indoor. And then it started to grow even more wonky, and I feel like that is because it needed a new pot. It needed a repot. So I repotted it into pond as usual and gave it a trellis. These leaves have grown in here. Look how perfect it is, and that's just a good sign. That is a good sign that it's loving this environment, and therefore I'm going to keep it in here in the greenhouse. Let's see what it does. So it's been sitting just out here, but before that I had it in a bin again, an acrylic bin, just to give it a little more humidity because it's a little more expensive. So I am extra careful when the plant is more expensive, obviously, and that's just normal, right? But look at how much it has grown. It is incredibly fast for how silvery it is. It is beautiful. It's giving like Hoya Lori silver vibe as well, but this is a chiang silver. Again, from Cactus and Exotics. I don't have the tag, but yeah. Very, very beautiful, and it is definitely very easy for some reason, which I'm very, very surprised about, because normally plants like this would normally require a lot more things, but not this one. This one is a trooper from the get-go. It did not lose a single leaf since acclimating in here, in this greenhouse, and its new substrate so far. Anyways, fingers crossed that it's going to continue to get better and be beautiful. Oh my lord, it is gorgeous. The recent leaves that it has are grown in here in this greenhouse, and they are just perfect. It is so beautiful, right? Especially this one. Uh-oh, it's just spawn everywhere. All right, okay, I think we are on our last set of plants anyways, because I want to show you the other varieties as well. But I am talking about, okay, let's start with this one. My compacta varieties have made it into this. Oh, this is dry. Hold on one second. Okay, so here it is. I'm sorry if it's wet, but this is my Hoya compacta monoloa, which has the inner variegation right there. And I got this as a maybe 5-node single strand from my friend Anne, and rooted it straight to pond and potted it together. So I had like probably maybe four cuttings in here, and I'm glad I did that because now it is looking so fabulous, right? Wow. This one was growing outdoors in Mountain View. If this one was able to survive Mountain View, then this is definitely going to thrive in here in this greenhouse. And I cannot wait until this one starts to trail longer. Oh my god, just like its buddy right here that you're gonna see pretty soon. in a couple. Next one, I want to show the other variegated one. One moment, because it's still high up on the ceiling. So this one is the Hoya compacta with the outer variegation. And if I'm not mistaken, they call this the regalis, right? So this one is a little more full now because I have combined 2 pots of cuttings, because I really want a big mother plant of Hoya compacta, variegated Hoya compacta, because they are just so satisfying. They are even more beautiful when they are long and bushy and trailing. My friend has a few mother plant in her collection, and she was growing hers outside in Mountain View, and oh my god, they are just showstoppers when it's springtime. And yeah, I cannot wait to have mine growing that way, and that is the ultimate goal for all of my compactas. Definitely a must-have in your collection. How can you not love this weirdness? It is incredibly interesting. Even my family are very curious about this plant. It definitely catches someone's attention constantly because it's not something that you see every day, you know? That curled up weird thing. Like, how is this not like an everybody's collection? Yeah, I am just in awe on this beauty because they're just incredibly interesting for me and easy enough to grow. And I thought they were slow at first, but they're actually a lot faster when you just give them the right condition, you know? Okay, and then last but not the least, I'm gonna have to fetch once again, and these guys are in the way. Woo! Ow, ow, I think I just pulled my back. Oh my god, I think I'm growing old. Ah, ow, ouch. Anyways, this is my regular, it's just a regular Hoya compacta, the green one, yes. But oh my goodness, the way it looks is just incredible. Ow, my earring is stuck. Oh my goodness, and look, it is blooming for the first time for me. And it's got like 3 buds going. I'm gonna come closer so you can see, because you cannot miss this one. They are also a lot more pink in color, I suspect because of the lighting condition, and I love it because I've seen others have a little more white, a little less pink, but this one is definitely pinkish. Look at how gorgeous that is. Oh my goodness. And that's the other bud behind it right there, and there's another one right there. I cannot wait when they all bloom all at the same time. Oh my goodness. And it also has branched out from the top right there, so it's about to have another leg, another tail like this. I cannot wait. It is so beautiful. Like I said, guys, compacta, there's nothing like it. It's just the way it grows is amazing. It's so weird and fabulous at the same time. Yeah, I cannot recommend this enough, guys. Definitely a must have in anybody's, not even a Hoya lover, because my non-planty folks have noticed this and are definitely impressed by this more than my other plants. So definitely a conversation starter kind of plant, and for the right reasons. So yeah, Hoya compacta varieties, either one of these is definitely gorgeous. I cannot wait. There's one in my wish list someday. I think they all black is the silver. I think it's like variegated and silver compacta. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to just see it in person even. Cause oh my god. Yeah, I love my compactas. Yeah. Okay, and I think that will conclude this Hoya favorites for the month of March. Yay! I am very happy that I did this. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell down below so you'll be notified when my future video drops. Again, thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you, and I hope to see you on my next video.